There's a lot of things that I thought would be a much bigger threat in my life as a kid. Quicksand, bees, tornadoes, paying my license sticker on time. That one actually has been quite an issue. Or being burglarized by guys in a van with beanies and crowbars. I think movies and TV are to blame for that. For example, Home Alone, or the topic of today's video, the Discovery Channel's It Takes a Thief. This show is the Discovery Channel's sick, twisted version of Room Raiders. Two ex-burglars, Matt and John, who have left their life of crime in the past in their pursuit to help others, and really the only way possible, by breaking in and trashing their homes as they watch helplessly, and then scold them for their mistakes, like their children. After the break-in, they assess the damage, give their home a top-to-bottom security makeover, and then put their home up to one final test. Now, when I say top-to-bottom security makeover, it's not as exciting as it sounds. They make it sound like they're turning their home into Fort Knox, but that is simply not the case. You'll see towards the end, some of it is just plain silly. And like I said before, the hosts are ex-burglars. Now, to what level of severity of crime did these guys partake in? No idea. For all we know, doing this show was part of their plea deal. I just love them giving up their life of crime and then thinking, but how could we not give it up? And also get a W-2 in the process. The show always starts off with them scouting an area and finding the perfect home to break into.
You smell that old money? It's everywhere around here. I mean,
there's a lot of money around here, period. Old, new. I like these homes, big Victorian houses.
Old security systems, if any at all.
Now, I don't know if it's for theatrics or if these guys usually cosplay as Harry and Marv from Home Alone, or maybe not driving around in like a burglar van. They could have rented a Subaru or literally anything else.
Big 2- and 3-story homes.
The bigger the house, the bigger the job, the bigger the reward.
There's a lot of times when they maybe get a little too into it, and I imagine the producers have to step in like, hey fellas, remember this is just a show, okay? Like, we're giving them their watches and TVs back after this.
I'm liking this.
Okay, the first thing I see is that there's a boat outside, there's a snowmobile, they got big boy toys out front. If they've got that kind of stuff outside, imagine what's inside this place.
Watching this, I was thinking back to my days where I would just browse Zillow instead of working at my job, and I always remembered that the nicer the house, the worse the TVs inside a house would be. And then I'm now realizing that this is 2005, so like, tube TVs are still the thing. There was a brief period of time where this 700-pound behemoth was the pinnacle of television technology, just because the screen was flat. Now, one of my favorite parts about the show is how unintentionally educational they're being in the worst ways possible.
Well, you know what I like about it off the bat? It's a sharp turn right here. Cars are too busy whipping around to pay attention to what's going on. Now, you know what else I'm liking about this?
What's that?
2/3 of the house is sunken in. It gives me great cover from the neighbors, from people walking down the street, so that I can take my time, make some noise, do whatever I gotta do to get into this house.
As if it's not on network television or anything. Out of the two hosts, one of them is definitely more of the face of the operation. They let him do all the talking because that other guy, he's definitely got a little bit of his old ways left in him. Maybe it's just because he's wearing a black beanie. I don't know.
Now it's up to me to convince the residents to let this pair of reformed robbers break into their home.
Which should be easy because it's 2005, so telling them they'll be on TV will be good enough.
As it turns out, this grand old house is owned by a young buck, a 30-year-old bachelor named John.
The house means everything to me. It was left to me by my dad. You know, he died a long time ago. He left it to my brother and sister and I just kind of fell into it, fell in love with it, and nursed it all along. It's been, you know, with us forever, since day one.
You can tell by the way John talks about his possessions and what the house means to him that later when Beanie Guy is just terrorizing their home, he's going to be fuming. We also start to see just how bad these guys are at basic home security. Like, basic home security.
At night, you guys have a system of locking up where you go around the house, check all the windows, check all the doors?
No, we usually never do that.
I've broken in the back door just by kind of pulling it a little tight sometimes when it's been locked.
So even if it was locked,
It's not always
It's not that hard to get in
secure.
there.
Let's see. Oh yeah, it's not locked at all. Oh, yeah!
I know everywhere is different, and some places are safer than others, but like, come on. We're then introduced to the roommates, and we get to see how vulnerable they are as well.
That's an interesting doorknob. That's an even more interesting and absent lock.
And when I say vulnerable, I mean like, no doorknob and a big pen holding your door closed vulnerable. That's like the shit that keeps your toddlers out of cabinets.
I actually don't really keep any valuables in my room. Be honest with you, it's just a place for me to sleep, keep my clothes.
Yeah, I don't really keep any valuables in my room. Then, where do you keep them? You don't have any valuables, do you? No, I do not.
And in Mark's room, it gets even better.
Then we get to see the absolute goldmine that is the other roommate's room.
First thing I see is electronics. Little portable DVD player.
My TV.
It's like an electronic store in here, really.
Electronics store? There's like 3 things in that room. It looks like the room that your grandpa that's kind of good with computers has in his house.
I don't do much to protect it, to be honest. I don't. I know it's kind of silly.
Now the real gold mine is in John, the homeowner's room. And he does not hold back telling us everything he has and how valuable all of it is.
This is a real Picasso.
Are you serious? That's a real Picasso.
It's a real thing, yeah.
And you feel comfortable having that right behind this little bitty flimsy door with a magnet on this?
I did until now. This is worth about $8,000.
How much would you say all this stuff back in this little bitty crawl space with no lock on the door is worth?
I would have to say it's probably worth about $100,000.
I don't know what security upgrade he thinks he's getting, but I can assure you it is nothing good enough for you to be gloating about how valuable your shit is like this. On TV.
Our crew rigs up the house with surveillance cameras, and then the boys lock things up tight. In less than a minute, they're gonna watch John trash their house.
One thing I remember, and I kind of touched on it before from watching this show as a kid, is I remember the burglar guy does not hold back. Like he goes in. Even though maybe, like I said, he could hold back like just a little. He could hold back a little. He's gonna break something and John is gonna lose it and beat the shit out of him. Beanie Guy could probably take him though. Maybe not in sheer strength, but I bet he's got something up his sleeve. Like literally a weapon up his sleeve. Alright, so we've met the guys who all look quite old to be roommates. We got an inside look at what they have in their house and what their security is. Or isn't. It's time for the heist.
I think it may be a lot uglier than they're expecting.
So I don't know if they let the neighbors know about this beforehand, but I know that Beanie Guy is not fooling anyone with his Spirit Halloween burglar outfit. You give a child a crayon and tell them to draw a burglar, it's him.
Are you guys ready for this?
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay, if at any time it gets a little bit too tough, you let me know and I can make it stop.
All right.
Now if it ever goes too far, just let me know and I'll have him stop. No promises though, this guy's kind of a loose cannon. Like, I don't even really know his deal, nor do I want to. He genuinely scares me. So, no promises.
John.
What's the word?
Yeah, word go.
Okay, asshole, maybe a bye next time.
He knows no one's home now, so he's going to another entrance, maybe further away from the street.
They should have just muted this guy's mic and played some music over this or something, because I feel like I'm watching Michael Myers behind his mask right now.
I thought he was gonna go on the side.
Oh. I thought somebody was assigned to lock that.
I did lock the door.
You locked it?
I locked it.
So Beanie Guy, who I am calling Beanie Guy because his name is John, just like the homeowner, and I don't want to confuse you guys. Not like I haven't before, like me calling Bruno Omar for the entire black-white video for some fucking reason. But Beanie Guy goes to town immediately, and I can't really tell what's going on because the video is so shitty.
Holy shit.
Hey, you didn't get my car keys.
Yeah, he did.
He did?
I don't blame the guy for not realizing his keys were stolen because I too am relying on Matt for an entire play-by-play.
What's he gonna use those guns for?
You're never gonna see those guns ever again. You said one in there was irreplaceable, right?
Yeah.
What are you thinking, Mark?
I just hope he doesn't break too much.
I'm with Mark. Like, he gets it's a show and he's getting everything back, but like, he's gonna fucking break something. Honestly though, I don't think Beanie Guy can help it. I think he's like a Russian sleeper agent burglar, so once he got that phone call from Matt, he was activated.
He's already put that, it's already gone.
It's gone, dude.
Just grab that.
Right.
Holy shit.
There's your DVD, there's your portable DVD player.
Oh no, not the portable DVD player. The pinnacle of consumer technology for like a year, maybe 2. John gets the most upset, even though none of this is real.
All right, who's mad?
Oh my god. I'm gonna kill this guy.
I'm gonna kill this guy. Wait, what?
He used his cell phone to call someone.
Oh my god. Does he have another guy
I
coming
bet you he
in?
does.
Because he feels like he needs another set of hands. Here we go.
That's kidding me.
I know I've made a lot of jokes about Beanie Guy being rough and unhinged, but I can only imagine the guy that he calls in for help has to be much worse. Kind of like the detonations expert from the Deadliest Warrior video, like where the network doesn't want to acknowledge that he was even on set that day.
Sick.
Man, this sucks. I thought this was fucking Room Raiders.
There goes all of the family history. There goes all of your personal belongings, and they're peeling off right now. And nobody around here will ever know what happened.
Now it's all on display for everyone at home to watch on TV. How does that make you feel? Probably pretty stupid, right? You guys are the first people we did this to, so how does that make you feel?
Are you guys ready to go inside and check out the aftermath?
Yes. Yeah.
So now we've gotten to see how vulnerable the guys really are. Some take it rough,
You know, nothing can really prepare you for this.
and then some, well, worse than others.
Feels like I've been raped.
Could have literally said anything else. We then see something honestly so heartbreaking.
He took my PDA.
Good heavens, not the PDA. How will he remember his uncle's birthday? And how will he know what number to call when said birthday arrives?
I'm pissed, absolutely. Sure.
The way this guy talks, he sounds like he would have had a PDA in 2005. I already know I'm gonna get 100 comments from you old fucks that had PDAs. Something I forgot about was whether they had to clean it up or the TV crew got to clean it up, because I would have honestly believed it if the guys just had to clean up their own mess.
While our crew cleans up the mess, the guys get to meet the man who made it.
The guys now get to face the beanie guy after everything that's happened. This should go well. And actually, it does. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
I don't know if I should run or...
I would run.
How you guys doing? How you guys feeling?
I don't think we want to hang out with you.
Probably not.
I think a lot of the things we want to do besides hang out with you. Hey, you want to take a baseball bat to him, you know?
Maybe take a baseball bat to you. Try it. No, really, I'm off probation now. Fucking try it.
You know how easy it is for guys like us?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on there. Guys like you, okay? I wear scarves now.
They didn't think they were going to be this emotional, and it's really, really pulled at their heartstrings, and I think that they're ready to really make some changes. But first, they want their stuff back.
But these guys want their stuff back. So what we've got is $10,000 and a list of 6 pawn shops around town that we've scattered your belongings to. It's up to you to go get your stuff back. God, how much more of an entertaining show that would have been. Maybe if A&E did it.
Burglary's a messy business.
I am sorry about the damage that was done to it.
The broken frame would be the least of John's worries if he never saw that sketch again.
Oh, come on, who broke the frame? Sorry, man, when I burglarize, I see red now go crazy.
And today what we're going to do is we're going to activate a system that works best for your situation. Are you ready to do this?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, baby, it's time for The Fix. I'm talking top to bottom home security makeover, kind of. They're gonna get new locks, doorknobs, I hope, and a bush.
You never locked that, right?
Never.
Now the problem with that is that this is just a stepping stone to the gold mine up here. It's easy to get up. You want me to show you? This is a thief's dream.
God, what if he just slipped, ate shit, and broke his nose? Just fucking embarrassed himself? Oh, okay. Okay, if I did get up there, you'd be fucking done.
We're gonna put some plants over here that have really sharp, thorny leaves on them, and that's gonna deter anybody from wanting to do what I just showed you a thief can do. This is coded keyless entry. And not only in your bedroom, but in every bedroom in the whole house, I'm gonna put these in. And that way, everybody can come in and out of their own room, but not in and out of anyone else's.
Now, alongside the locks and the bush, I forgot to mention they're getting a brand new state-of-the-art garage door opener.
The only way that this garage door opens is by your secret code right in this control panel.
Equipped with a keypad that has buttons and numbers. You know the thing that most garages have, like even in 2005?
Or your own personal remote control. Voila!
Whoa, no wires. I believe Matt said that this whole makeover cost around $3,000, which I can only imagine that garage door ate up like all of it. They also found a safe that John's never been able to open, so they call in Jeff the Safe Cracker.
I've got for you, special guest here, Jeff the Safe Cracker.
Which I can only imagine is a name that Matt just gave him on the spot.
Now, safe cracking's really only exciting in the movies. I mean, Jeff's 3 hours in. Who knows how much longer he'll need?
Who knows? Not Jeff, because he's still working on it. Even though we'd all like to go home.
We're about 4 hours into this security upgrade, and there's still one piece of unfinished business.
One little piece, but one really long night. Isn't that right, Jeff?
We've been waiting a few hours for John to leave the house.
That's him. Let's go.
So now that the boys are all hooked up with their new locks and shrubbery, it's time to put their home security to the test and see if they can lock doors. In them doing so, we see Matt's face light up at the sight of adults doing the bare minimum.
Locked.
Haha! Like that?
Until they don't.
You gotta be kidding me.
Really didn't have too high of hopes for these guys, so I'm not so heartbroken.
I have to admit it. I feel like these guys have let me down.
Hey! Holy, how'd you guys get in my house? What year do you live in right now that you're not locking the front door?
They really do lay into them with the hammer of shame, and it's fucking hilarious.
It's up to you to take responsibility to lock the doors and windows.
Tell me you didn't leave your bedroom door
That
open,
works
too.
real good.
No, I didn't leave my bedroom door open until I walked out of it this morning.
Just tell me the closet door is locked up.
Well, it was until I had
Oh
to get
my
in.
God!
You
Oh,
actually
it's
locked it.
locked.
Oh, it's locked.
Now, what kind of great stuff do you get to keep in here?
Oh, I have all my financials.
Let's see.
Oh, you keep the key right there, though.
Put one in your key ring, and you put one in the safe.
Yeah.
Okay.
But after John gets yelled at by his criminal daddies, I think it makes him a better and safer homeowner.
All right, John, it was a pleasure robbing you, and I can tell that you definitely learned a lot, so that's a start.
I learned that, even if I'm gone for 2 minutes, I'm gonna have to lock my doors. And there's just no exceptions.
John's halfway there.
Yeah, well, we helped him that halfway. Now the rest is up to him.
But now that we've given you all at home a look into their habits, security systems, and their possessions, we'd like you to take your own crack at it. Well guys, that was It Takes a Thief. If you liked the video, give a like rating, comment down below, it helps out the videos a ton. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching, I will see you next time. Goodbye.